Where the hell are these guys? To everyone joining, welcome. We are just waiting on Zach and Chris. We'll get the show going. Hey, there he is. We got one. Hey there, baby boy. Oh, you can't hear me yet. Waiting on Zach and Chris. We'll get the Sogi boy connecting to audio. I'm just going to awkwardly stare at you while you're connecting to audio. We got nothing going on in the comment section yet, so. Hey, Zach. How are you? Welcome. This is the BOTA Sports Week 5 review. I might have typed preview in that thing, but it's a review. Shh, it'll be our little secret. Oh, Zach's connecting to the audio. Welcome to BOTA ASMR. Zach is here connecting to
There
audio.
we go. Jesus.
Oh, at long last.
No, seriously, like I was fighting my computer for that one.
We're already live. I'm just waiting. Figured somebody would join in, but it's just us. So, hey.
Well, it's either me, you, or Chris. So, or me or Chris, really.
No. What time do you have work? Zach, what time do you have to leave for work?
9 o'clock. Sorry, can you not hear me?
At 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be money. We'll get you there. Power hour, baby. All the cancellations, bye weeks were golden.
Yeah, true. I leave at 8:40.
Oh, we'll be all right. If Chris gets in here, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that? I wanted some of that gum.
What?
You start chirping us in the comments? Yeah. We'll find out. All right, Chris is coming on now. Perfect. Perfecto. No one's viewed the story. Sick. No one's here. It's just us. Stop. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Laptop's been a nightmare all day. Oh boy. Oh, what? Do we have notifications? Dude, don't lie to me, YouTube. All right. I'm sorry, everybody. YouTube's a liar. Oh, man, dude, I have no energy. know what fixes that? Yeah. A little bit of hair of the dog. Ah. Nah. 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 Ugh.
What?
Ugh. Drank some vodka.
Oh.
Hey, there he is. What's up,
Hey,
Chris?
what's happening?
Welcome. We're already live.
Nice.
That was not my best decision because it's just mostly silence and us sitting here.
Nice.
Yeah, great times.
How is everybody?
Dude, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Are you wearing a Trillium jersey?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's sick. You haven't seen this?
No, are they on sale?
No. Limited edition, baby. 10 of 10. Actually,
Wow.
I think it's like 20 of 20, but Megan has one, I have one. That's it.
Oh, I see where I stand.
Yes, less than the person that gives me sex.
How dare you? After what I've given you.
Anyway. All right, you guys ready to get this rolling so we can get it done for
Yeah, let's do it.
Zach? Sweet. YouTube, are you ready? Don't care. Zach's not even in shot. We're just going to run it. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the BOTA Cast. Zach coming in at the buzzer. I'm James. Also on the other side, below me in the Zoom chat, is Chris. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Hello. I'm beat, but we're here to talk about football, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, it was a fun-ass weekend, too. It's been a couple of really good weekends of football.
To be honest, I missed almost every single game.
It's all right. We'll wing it from here.
I followed online, but not on. I didn't watch most of the games. All I know is Dak is out 4 to 6 months.
Dude, with a leg cramp, right?
Very strong leg cramp.
Yeah,
His leg
at Tony
cramp
Romo.
so bad it turned the wrong way.
Yeah, great call there, Tony.
And let's see what else. Dalvin Cook might be out, but I think it's looking good from what I heard.
Yeah, it's his whatever scan they did looked fine. It's something in his groin too, so he hasn't injured that before. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully he'll picked up Madison too. We're gonna find out though. We are gonna go right into it though. Let's kick it off. Thursday night, the Bears come in to a 3-1 battle, win by a point, and Tom Brady becomes a meme. Ouch.
All right. I wouldn't call it a meme.
Tom Brady's a meme. Tom Brady's the 4. Are you kidding me?
After being hit that many times by Khalil Mack because his offensive line decided to not show up, what do you expect from someone that age?
If Tom Brady wasn't a veteran quarterback who knew to like duck and like just not take the hit and just kind of like collapse, he'd be dead. he would be split in half right now.
Not going against Joe Burrow here, but before he learned to slide 2 weeks ago, imagine if he took that hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. My
that
God,
would have been a lesson to learn.
But
at the end, Brady kind of had to just drop down because
that's what I'm saying.
Running right through that offensive line, and Brady was like, "What the fuck, guys?" So he just dropped on the ground.
At one point, Khalil Mack took their first round pick Wirfs and just flipped him with one arm, WWE style. It was badass, and he was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
He is 360, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a lot of human. The other point about this is that the refs tried dragging the Bears to this win. There was a couple of awful calls in there which have existed on Thursday night repeatedly, but man, they tried. The refs really tried giving Chicago this win, and it came out it came out the way they wanted to, fan perspective. But shit, should Chicago have won that game?
Oh, I know why you're so excited about this week.
Why? Because the Browns won again? I'm always excited when the Browns win. It's a little bit of serotonin boost I get. The rest of it's all downhill. Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And I was looking at the wrong week too, but I forgot they did win.
That's right. We're on a winning streak. No big deal. Look it up. All right. So nothing more to say about that game, honestly. Count on fucking, I don't know.
Mhm.
Ronald Jones had a great game. Tyler Johnson, he's a young kid. I can't think he might be a rookie this year, but he had a good showing, decent showing. Brady just doing kind of Brady things and spreading the ball a little bit more. Obviously, Chicago's defense was able to stop him enough.
Mhm.
So
Brady
one
is
point.
also out. I mean,
He's-
his number one's hurt.
Oh,
His number 2 was out. His number 3 was out, and I think his number 4 was hurt for receivers. So,
Here we are.
not that excuses the Bucks getting trampled. Yeah, like literally, the offensive line was literally trampled, and then Brady was too. But Brady needs help if he's gonna, at that age, if he's gonna be able to throw the pass
Bro, he's gonna start needing a walker and an oxygen tank. That dude's about to split.
for real.
All right. So next up, classic AFC South matchup. Jags Texans. Really thought the Jags were gonna upset in this one. Man, was I wrong. The firing of Bill O'Brien just gassed these boys up. And here we are. Stats data is not available. Great. So we're just gonna wing it off that. Deshaun had a good game. I know Brandon Cooks at one point I saw had 161 in a score. So he had his pop game of the year. But
It was all of the Texans' top game of the year.
I guess. I mean, if you're gonna do it against any team, I guess the Jaguars are a good team to do it. But
Watson was 359 for 3. I mean, granted, he had 2 interceptions, but
I guess I don't know. Is the inconsistency with Minshew scaring anybody? Because at this point, he started off so hot. He's been kind of like slowly staggering down. Does that worry either of you?
I mean, if the Jags weren't 1-4, it would. If they stayed hot after the first game and was like maybe 3-1 or something, I'd notice a stagger. But they're 1-4. What do you want?
I guess, but also when you're in a position where they're 1-4, Zach, I'll get to you in a sec. I'm sorry, I just cut you right off there. When you're 1-4 in that position, and there's a fat quarterback class again coming in with a ton of potential, it's like, all right, well, do we spend a first round pick on replacing Minshew, or do we bank on this high that has been there that we've seen, but hasn't been sustained?
Mm-hmm.
Zach, THOT thoughts.
I mean, as a 1-4 team, I think they're right where they need to be, right where they deserve to be. I mean, they're not a good team.
No.
At all, by any means. Do I blame Gardner for that? Not really. I would give him like 25% of the blame. I mean, I would say half of it on offense is his fault. The other half is just the lack of what does have and extending their I don't even know their usability, I guess. I don't even see them as playmakers, really.
There's not a lot. I mean,
DJ Chark, but that's about
Laviska's been decent.
Yeah.
Had his moments too, but I think it all comes back to who's under center. Oh, well, that's enough for that. Jags 14, Titans 30. Next game that was once again
Texans.
Shouldn't have been Texans. Do I keep doing the Titans-Texans thing, man, or why? Okay. All right. So next game on the block, which was another one that I think was pretty unanimous against or for us. The Ravens stomped on the Bengals 27-3.
Yeah, that was kind of projected, though.
Yeah, I mean 100%. But
yeah, but the Ravens
some kind of fight out.
I'm surprised the Ravens were only held to 27. To be honest,
they were held to less really because the defense scored a touchdown.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually a really good point, Zach. I thought they'd be showing over 40.
Did you guys see the pass where AJ Green, I think it was shortly before he was like the quote, like the trade me thing, where Joe just overthrew him and it went to whoever the defensive back was, and AJ Green just looks defeated. Arms are down. He's standing up straight. He's like, all right, fuck it. Like, whatever.
Was it a pick?
Oh, yeah. Fat pick.
Did he go after the guy or just
it was
like
a borderline, like short end
right
punt.
there.
Like, it was bad.
Trade me.
Joe Burrow only had one pick. So.
And that wasn't a good one.
No, definitely not.
But
Oh, well.
I don't know if, like, granted, that was a bad pick, but this is such a hard team to grow with because the Bengals just don't want to improve, I feel like. Like, the whole team's just set.
I think they want to. They're just dumb.
Yeah, so it's not a great spot to put a new quarterback because he's just going to he'll learn what not to do, not what to do. You know, you can't fix your mistakes if your whole entire team only makes mistakes.
More of a chicken guy.
Yeah.
Not a mistake. Anyway.
I don't think it's a good spot for him, and that's why everyone goes downhill when they play for the Bengals.
It's really a shame. Poor organization. Poor Cincinnati. Also, fuck them because they're in the same division as the Browns. That's all I got to say about that. Anything else you want to point out here? I mean, it was a pretty typical Ravens win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. It's pretty black and white on that one. Another one that I had way too much faith going into that I really, really got to reevaluate my gut checks. The Carolina Panthers come in, beat the Falcons 23-16. Man, am I bad at picking games. Just brutally bad. Teddy Bridgewater just like it is on this insane pace. Another thing, player I called that I didn't think would do anything, Teddy Bridgewater, 3-13-2 against a real shitty Falcons defense, but he's been doing that for the past 3 games. I don't know. Mike Davis had I don't fucking care anymore. I hate the Falcons. Dan Quinn's fired. No one's shocked. The dude who looks like a Disney villain, that's their GM, he's fired. Get him out.
I mean, just how?
Facts.
The
How?
Falcons going 0-5 is just mind-blowing to me still.
Because they've drafted pretty decent offensive pieces, but horribly unhealthy or pretty decent offensive pieces,
But the
and
defense,
pretty
yeah.
injury-prone defensive pieces. I mean, if you can get a healthy Neal for a year, fine. I'm sure he's decent at best, but we don't know.
Yeah, that poor offense, though. They're like, yeah, we're going to go out and put numbers up and then get let down.
Reminds me of me in college. Always letting down, baby.
No, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Emotionally.
I thought Davis had a game for the Panthers, but
He had a pretty decent game. I mean, 89 yards, and he get a touchdown.
it had to be. He didn't get a touchdown rushing, so I'm trying to see here.
Receiving. Also, yeah, he got a receiving touchdown and 60 yards through the air. Good thing, too. Showing up, Robbie Anderson, man. Part of Teddy Bridgewater's success, but out of Adam Gase's, like, shadow, the dude's balling.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking shine away from a really good DJ Moore. He just leaped over him to get to wide receiver 1. Love it. Cool. Glad you guys have a lot of thoughts about that one.
I'm still looking up what I was thinking, and I was totally wrong.
Zach, where do you think the Falcons go from here, coaching wise? Like, what's the mindset they need? Defense.
I mean, they had a defensive coach in Dan Quinn. I mean, what do you know, what supposedly. But I mean, I blame him for a lot of their problems. But I'm glad they fired the GM as well because he made a lot of stupid decisions, especially on defense, letting a lot of key pieces walk. So I think they did the right thing.
Oh, I don't think they did the wrong thing in any way, shape, or form. Garbage. Dan Quinn's garbage.
Yeah.
Julio Jones kept you alive for so long, and now here you are, Dan Quinn, you bum. Cool. Panthers 23, Falcons 16. Next game, arguably the upset of the week. The Raiders 40, Chiefs.
No.
Oh, we're talking about you had a different upset. Awkward. All right, Raiders 40, Chiefs 32. Another game I didn't expect, but the Raiders on defense did exactly what they needed to do. They kind of figured out how to manage Patrick Mahomes, which is basically just don't all out blitz because the dude handles the blitz insanely well and keep it in coverage and try to cover. And Jonathan Abram, stud. He had Tyreek locked down, except for a couple big bursts most of the day. And also the long ball from Derek Carr. Woo! Shit.
I think the biggest factor here, I mean, offense did well, but defense slowing Mahomes down. And didn't we talk about this last week? We said the Raiders literally have it played out for them. All they need to do is watch the tape from the Pats because the defense contained Mahomes, and that's exactly what they did. I heard they were a little slow with getting to Mahomes in the first half, but the second half they just kind of just outdid themselves and had him under so much pressure he couldn't even do anything.
Yeah, I mean, they were forcing him out of the pocket, which once again, that doesn't mean shit for Patrick Mahomes because the dude can scramble and like still throw a fucking 40-yard bomb off a back foot. He did another no-look pass, so I'm glad that's not as blown up as it has been or as it could have been. But
we have Mahomes kryptonite now, and that's going to play out, I think, for the rest of the season a lot.
Ideally, I'd have to look ahead and see who they're playing, but Zach, Andy Reid, does he make adjustments after this? Like, what are you looking at offensively that he has to flip?
Offensively, I mean, I don't really see anything out of that first half. It's really the second half where they kind of went off the rails. I mean, let's just take a look at their drives. Punt, 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 interception, and then obviously the touchdown, the late touchdown. I don't know. I think he needs to stop with the short and then long game. He needs to work on those intermediate areas with Patrick Mahomes and the receiving core, because if you can get small chunks of yards at a time, or you get big chunks of yard at a time. But I'm really tired. Sorry guys, that was really stupid.
No, you're good. I just scrolled down and I saw the upset you were talking about.
Oh.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, because that was embarrassing.
That was bad. Anyway,
I mean, you can go for big chunks of yards, or you can go for smaller chunks of yards. But I mean, I feel like they got themselves into situations where they were managing like a third and 12, third and 13. And they're gonna have the long game and the short game open. I mean, you gotta test the waters in the middle of the field more. I think if you're Andy Reid. I'm so glad you found out which one I was talking about too.
Yeah, I honestly
you say that was the
forgot about
upset
that
of the week.
No, a little bit further down. Oh man! All
No,
right.
is that what you said though, James? You thought the Chiefs?
I
game
thought,
was
yeah,
upset?
off the bat, I was like, oh, dude, obviously the upset of the week, and just didn't look
So
too down.
it's by far the most notable upset because you took an 0-4 team out, a 4-0 team. Sorry.
Yeah,
But
I guess.
I know what upset you're talking about, and that is by far the upset of the week.
Yeah, now that you see it, you're like, wait a minute, no, never mind. Because that's not an upset, that's a steamrolling. We're gonna get to that one in a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's talk about driving Mike further into the pit of misery. The Cardinals 30, the Jets 10. Kyler Murray puts up 381 on the day. Kenyon Drake's non-existent. Congrats on showing up.
Did
One
Flacco play?
Flacco did play. He got 195 and a touchdown.
Oh, how you doing, Mike?
Go Flacco, future quarterback of the New York Jets.
I'm just gonna make a post about that tomorrow and just be like, "Is Joe Flacco the future of the Jets?" And then it's gonna be like a whole blank, and then the caption's gonna be no. All right, yeah. Thanks, guys. Just giving me the creative juices flowing here. What else you really want to talk about? I mean, this is another one of those games. You looked at it, you're like, all right, the Jets defense is dog shit. Cardinals offense is high powered. Even if their defense flops, which they didn't this time, DeAndre Hopkins is still going to have a game. I mean, 131 on 7 targets and a touchdown. Come on,
James. I'm just gonna spew a couple facts off for you,
motherfucker.
And then
spit.
I want you to tell me if this sounds like a team we know. Number 1 draft pick, IR. Head coach. Head coach? Really? Head coach? Don't even need
question mark. Yeah.
Questionable. Front office. Front office? Really? No, I don't think so. Let's see. 0-5. What else can we do?
I don't know. There's a lot of parallels here, though.
Oh yeah. Also,
where you're going.
This team benched their starting quarterback for a washed-up elite quarterback
Elite.
who hasn't had a win in maybe 3 years.
Just about.
What team am I talking about, James?
You could say it sounds like the Browns a little bit. But I don't know if that's where you're going now.
Oh,
I don't know who you're going for.
the Jets?
Yeah, I know you're talking about the Jets, but I thought you were running parallels with how bad the Browns have been in the past.
Oh, well, I was going to talk about the Dolphins, but we're not segueing into that either.
Oh, I guess, yeah, the Dolphins would have been a better answer there. There's a lot of teams you could have plug and played into that last slot. Maybe even the Bengals at one point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Marvin Lewis.
Dude, who was the guy they started last year instead of fucking Andy Dalton? I can't even think of the kid's name. No, it was not. Shut up. Chad Pennington's barely alive. Sorry to all you Jets and Dolphins fans. I can't even think of what other ungodly team he played for. Okay, so move off past that. And then Battle of Pittsburgh. 2 young studs popping off. Pittsburgh still gets the win.
Pennsylvania. 30. We both got
what? I don't know. Yeah, Battle PA. Anyway. I don't know what you said, Zach. You cut out.
Yeah, you completely cut out.
Anyway, so Jesus Christ. Carson Wentz still is kind of stuttering. He had 258, 2-2 touchdowns and interceptions. But the big story out of this is Travis Fulgham, who is a practice squad guy, got promoted. I think he was originally drafted by Dallas. Either way, he had 10 receptions for 152 yards and a touchdown, which was awesome to see for the Eagles, especially in a position where you don't have any healthy wide receivers and this kid's stepping up. Now, on the other side of the ball, overshadowed by, oh my God, my body hurts. It's fighting my own body. Chase Claypool. Thank you. Who had 110 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air, and then 6 yards rushing and a touchdown. My man put up the most for a Steelers rookie. I'm pretty sure the most for a Canadian NFL player. Just impressive day for him and all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He was having a fucking day. He was having a game. He was having fun out there. It was great to see. He posted the fucking Tom Brady meme at Chris after with the awful Photoshop, like something we would put up. I dead ass thought it was something we put up actually. It was off, man. So I don't know, like at this point with Philly, with Carson Wentz, what you do. Because I mean, this game, it was a decent game. The 2 interceptions is the big shining issue, but 2 touchdowns and 258 is not necessarily awful. It's not enough to win you anything. Did you guys just ignore me completely?
Who's the Eagles' backup?
Jalen Hurts, baby.
Woo! I just connected back in. Sorry.
I know.
All right.
Jalen Hurts is the backup, but do you really want to put the dude you invested a 2nd-round pick in right now when the line has been god-awful?
Yeah, that's a good point. So what? Do the Eagles just let Wentz potentially die on the field?
I don't know. I really don't know what they do in this position. I think they have a lot of good pieces that are kind of building up. But I really think Carson Wentz and the offensive line are going to kill them in the long term. I think bigger it's the offensive line. But I think Carson Wentz has some weird issue. I don't know if it's a down year. I don't know what's going on. But it's got to be addressed. You got to sit down, so like, son, what's going on?
Yeah, they're not doing great.
Confirmed, not doing great. All right, cool. So nothing else to say about that game?
No, sir.
Great, guys. Awesome. Next game on the block, Rams coming to Washington. Another no-brainer. And steam. Crush. Stomp. Destroy. Jared Goff doesn't know how to spike a football. I'm going to say it.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to come right and say it.
I'm going to say that this offense was held back by Todd Gurley last year.
Ooh, hot take. I kind of like the tandem running back thing they're doing, which I actually really don't fantasy-wise because I picked up Cam Akers in a few leagues, especially the one we like co-manage, and he's just been like overshadowed. Or I mean, he led the team in rushing, but 61 yards, it's not going to get you shit.
Yeah, but that's 15 points PPR.
Huh?
Yeah. Are we doing points per reception or carry now?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, spit in that fucking wrapper, Zach.
Well, it could be points per rush. I'm talking PPR.
Yeah,
The
Chris
back
plays in a
closet
league
PPR.
where you have 5 punters and it's PPR. It's point per rush.
PPC.
You get 10 points.
PCC.
PPP, points per punt.
Per coffin corner.
Every single punt, you get 42 points.
Ooh, I love it. Just pick really bad teams, punters. So I mean, I don't really know what to say here. It's the same story every week. Jared Goff is surprising me this year. The offense is surprisingly effective, and I guess paying Robert Woods worked out. Good job.
Alex Smith did play, huh?
Oh shit! Yeah, Alex Smith played. Kyle Allen went out hurt. Alex Smith played. It was a really good moment. I still think he's a fucking moron. You have a family. You almost died. I get that you have a level of pride, Alex Smith. I am very happy to see that you were able to come
Did
back.
Zach just die?
Yeah. But
what the hell is this?
Just focus on like the big picture. Focus
Did
on
he
being
get
there for
something
your
in his
family.
eyes?
I don't know. It was hot. Oh, wow. Welcome back. Anyway, that's my Alex Smith rant. You can read it.
I agree, but
back.
honestly, if you're him too, what else are you gonna go do now?
Coach? Literally anything that doesn't involve contact.
Yeah, but he makes a shit ton of money.
He's still gonna make a shit ton of money.
He should go do tandem thyroid medication with Joe Theismann or commercials.
That was mean. That was uncalled for. You think he has
hey, he's associated with Joe Theismann now forever. So associated with Joe Theismann forever.
Anyway, yeah, Washington gets steamrolled. Great sub 500 pick, James. All right, so the actual upset of the week, the benching of Jimmy Garoppolo to protect him. Dolphins 43, San Francisco 17. What the fuck happened here? Like, did anyone watch this? Because I did, but I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, well, what actually happened is they just kept finding holes. Myles Gaskin is apparently going to stay super relevant. Dude just does it all. Mike Gesicki, 91 yards. Preston Williams, who a lot of people expect to have a huge year, 106 yards. For some reason, Ryan Fitzpatrick is just ageless this year. Great. Here he's going to lose his job to Tua, and he's like, nah, guess what? 353, baby.
Also, Garoppolo played and did absolutely horrible.
Jimmy Garoppolo was 7 for 17 for 77 yards, 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Before being pulled.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Real bad.
Real bad. That's not great, dude. Zach for that's amazing. I love Zach's internet connection. All right. Big takeaway points here. If you're the Dolphins, I'm looking at a 500 finish for you. If you're the 49ers, figure the fuck out what's going on. I don't know how to actually fix what's happening because there's so many gaps. And there cannot be that many issues on your team.
Are you really looking at a 500 finish for the Dolphins, though?
Yeah. I'd have to look at the rest of their schedule, but I can see the Dolphins. I'll put the Dolphins ceiling at 9-7. Why?
Yeah.
You think that's too high?
Yeah. I'd go more like maybe 7-9 as the ceiling, because if it goes how they've been going, they're going to play literally every 4 games. Fitzmagic will come out.
Wait, hold on. Do we have the technology? Let's look at this. So right now they're 2-3, right? next week, allegedly, so no, they have the Broncos on their schedule, which I don't know when that's rescheduled, but if they have the healthy pieces, I'll take the Broncos. Then they have the Chargers. Then they have the Rams. Oh man, I was really wrong now that I'm looking at the rest of their schedule.
I that's why 7-9 is the ceiling, and that's high.
Because they're playing the Broncos, the Chargers, the Rams, the Cards. The Bengals should actually be pretty interesting. The Chiefs, the Pats, the Raiders, and the Bills. So I see maybe 2 more wins in their schedule.
Okay, so let's put it at 4-12.
Oh man,
The ceiling.
I've never been so quickly wrong about a take. I've been wrong about plenty of takes. I've never been that wrong about a take.
If you don't do that at the
quick.
I will.
Can we take a moment? Can we take a moment and try to get James to pick any of those games to get them to 9-7? Because I want to see him struggle so hard.
All right,
Go through their schedule, and I want you to try and force the point.
And justify a 9-7. I was thinking 500, but that's fine. So they don't play the Broncos next week. I think they lose to the Broncos. I think the Chargers beat them. I think the Rams beat them. I think the Cardinals beat them.
Okay, so for you to get to 9-7, they'd have to beat. They would have to beat
1, 2, 3.
Broncos, the Chargers, and the Rams.
I can get them at 7 right now.
Then, yeah, I mean I don't think they can beat the Chiefs. I don't think they can beat. They might beat the Pats on the next one. They've had that for the last 2 seasons.
I think they upset the Broncos. I think they beat the Jets twice. I think, which is back to back, by the way. What a weird fucking split. I think they beat the Bengals.
No.
Probably not. I know. And then maybe the Patriots in the end of the year because that's a cursed game for the Patriots.
Always.
Their ceiling, I'm now putting their ceiling at 5-11.
That's actually way more accurate. Yeah. Okay. Moving on from them, though. Let's talk about Dak's sideways ankle. Dak, please get better. We all are rooting for you to get better. No one is rooting for you to be hurt. That's just fucked up. If you are rooting for him, you're fucked. Or rooting against him, you're fucked up.
Yeah. I don't care who you support. You never want to see someone like that go down with an injury.
Yeah, especially that bad of a leg cramp.
Yeah, especially after he just got shut the fuck up. Especially just after he got over his mental health issues. He was playing with injuries, and that's tough. That's going to be very hard on the mind. But they still pulled it out. Even after he went down, they still, I mean, it was a close game, but they still beat the Giants.
Yeah, somehow. 0-5 Giants. Oh, man. Oh, what was my call about that? Didn't I say I could only see 3 wins coming out of MetLife this year?
Yeah.
I'm going to stand by that now, by the way. I'm fully committing to that.
Yeah, the only way we're going to find out is if one of those teams wins more than a game.
Yeah. Then we start getting literally the Jets or the Giants have to win a game for my theory to be in question.
Yep. But right now it's pretty sound. I mean, between them, I think you have maybe a whole don't have a win. Nope.
Who's gonna get injured next at MetLife?
Saquon Barkley again. He comes out as like a miraculous, like, oh my God, Saquon's back. And he's like on crutches and he trips. And he fucking gets a concussion. First player to ever get on concussion protocol while on the injured reserve. Call my shot. Okay. Dak was the big story out of this one. What?
Who plays at MetLife? Who plays at MetLife next?
Who plays at MetLife next? That would be Washington is home, or Washington's no. Yeah, they play Washington next week at home. The Giants, sorry. So please God, not Alex Smith. For the love of God. Excuse me.
The Giants?
What? I don't know what you said. It just came out as bleh.
I said the Redskins.
The Washington football team.
The football team plays. They play at MetLife.
It looks like it, unless I have the dates wrong. Alex Smith, your leg's on the clock. It's
So
on the
double
hot
choke.
seat. Oh, please God, no. Saquon Barkley throws his fucking crutch out there. I don't know why I'm so focused on it. Oh, Justin Herbert's already in the red zone. Cool. All right, let's finish this up so we can watch this. Cowboys win 37-34. Giants suck. Colts Browns. That was a fun game. I felt like I was 80 years old because I had to listen to it on the radio. Baker goes out with a injury, comes back. His rib injury came back negative because Mama didn't raise no wuss, quote unquote. You could tell they really missed Nick Chubb's ability to break open a run in this. I mean, Hunt did fine. Hilliard did nothing, to be honest, and Dearness Johnson was fine. Receiving wise, Baker was throwing them a bit, like throwing over their heads. Hooper could have been like a big 100-yard receiver in this. Defense, though. It was the defense. They had Rodney Harrison finally out there. He got a pick six. Also cursed position because he went in. Yeah, Rodney Harris.
Oh, I don't like that's weird.
Yeah, isn't it odd? It clicks me every time.
Mhm.
Got a pick six, went into concussion protocol.
Wait, is he number 37?
I'd have to look. I think he's in the
That would be
20s. I don't remember.
amazing.
I have to fucking look. Now you make me think his name's wrong. Fuck you guys. I hate you guys.
Oh, it's
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
That's
He's
why.
number 33.
Still enough to fuck me up. Okay, so Ronnie Harrison gets the pick six on really good coverage. So I hope we see more of him out there because fuck Anderson Dejo, who blew the first touchdown. Jonathan Taylor looked good. He had a decent game against the Browns. The dumb safety that Phillip Rivers committed, which is just moronic, was great. So, also poetic justice. Cody Parkey won the game, kind of put the game out of reach with a field goal off the left bar. So it went in this time. No double doink. Fuck you, Bears fans. Browns 32, Colts 23. Next up.
Hold on, James. How do you
no.
feel about the Browns being 4-1?
It horrifies me. They are like, I was talking about this with Zach. I got to try to find the stat while we talk about this. But right now, like efficiency wise, they're a top 10 team, I think. Hold on. So here's some stats about the Browns that I was talking about with Zach. And I'm just waiting for this monumental collapse, and it's horrifying me. So the Browns are now at the 10th best chance to make the Super Bowl with 3.6%. Whatever. In efficiency rankings by ESPN, they are the 5th best team in the NFL. They're number 4 in offense and number 9 in defense. And they have a 76.8% chance to make the playoffs. I don't know what Browns team this is, but it's scaring me. Mostly because I'm waiting for it all to fall down. I'm waiting for the one game where Baker trips, gets injured, and I have to fucking deal with Case Keenum as my quarterback for the rest of the year.
James?
Yeah.
I give the Falcons a better chance to close out a game this year than the Browns making the playoffs.
Brutal. Brutal. What if the Browns make the playoffs, Zach? Because they're not winning the division. They have to get wild card.
Yeah, no. If the Browns make the playoffs, I'll congratulate you with a nice handshake.
Can we do it on video?
A handshake on video?
Mm-hmm.
Where I
Can
get
you be wearing that bodysuit?
the orange bodysuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why? Why would I not wear that?
That's what I want. That's all I need. All right, into it. Okay.
All right.
Browns. But yeah, no, to answer your question, Chris, it scares me. Like I'm looking at
You're
this
waiting
team. They
for the
look
drop,
different.
yeah.
Right. Like I'm waiting for the Browns to be the Browns, but it's like there's part of my brain that's like, oh no, it's different this time. I'm like, no, it's not, you idiot. You're a moron. Which is there's a whole nother point I want to talk about later where my brain never aged past 10, but we got to move on. It involves keys in a toilet. We're gonna get past that. So
James is like, fucking forget this.
I can't do it. Okay. Sunday night football was the Vikings and the Seahawks. Dalvin Cook was kind of having his way for a bit there, a little bit there, guy. But then Russell Wilson proved why he is front runner for the MVP. Wow. It was a exciting game. Somebody say anything.
I don't think Russell Wilson. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns, but he didn't have that hell of a game.
No, but the last drive, I mean, I'd give.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
also
last
3
drive,
touchdowns and
but-
217, I'd be beyond happy with as a quarterback.
Yeah, I think you're low on him in that specific game because he didn't have a 455 touchdown night or whatever.
Is
I know,
Russell
I'm
Wilson
just so
flat?
used to him having that now.
Is Russell Wilson
Mm-hmm.
a backup?
But a 1-point game. It was safe to say down to the wire. And that's exactly how it went. And the Seahawks just pulled out. Are they?
They're 5-0 without their 3 or 4 starting cornerbacks. So that's
Yeah,
scary.
Jamal. I don't think Jamal even played this one.
Jamal hasn't played 2 games, I don't think.
Yeah, so scary.
Who else
Seahawks
is
are now
5-0?
front runners.
Just the Packers?
Seahawks. Who else is? Oh,
I mean, the Bills are 4-0, but
The Packers are 4-0, but they actually had a bye this week.
yeah, they have the actual bye. Bills are 4-0. Titans are technically 3-0.
wow. On mine, it still says the Chiefs are 4-0, so that's pretty fucked up.
This is
Yeah.
all weird.
What the fuck is going on with the internet right now? Google, figure your shit out. All right, trying to do a fucking show here. Okay.
Point being, there's only 3 undefeated teams yet left.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle. There's 4. Buffalo, Tennessee, which one team tomorrow night cannot still be undefeated. So tomorrow night there will only be 3 undefeated teams.
Wrong, Pittsburgh.
And the Packers.
Pittsburgh.
Did I forget about Pittsburgh? Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
Pittsburgh. Fucking
Yep.
4-0. Fucking dicks.
Okay, fine. 5 undefeated
Fucking
teams still.
Pittsburgh.
4 after tomorrow night.
Stupid city. Fucking black and yellow. Black. Fuck you. I hate you, Pittsburgh. Fuck your college.
Ouch.
Can't even fucking finish a overtime game. Go Boston College. Anyway, that's our slate. We did it. So, I'm gonna.
And very quick, and I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, let's do the sign off first, you old bastard, and then I wanna share this glimpse into James's brain real quick. So, Zach, Chris, final thoughts for the week.
I mean, seeing as though we still have some games that have yet to be played.
We're recording this while a game is going on. Yeah.
Well, one game, then there's another game tomorrow, and then there's another game that is yet to be played. So
the next few weeks, the schedule is going to be flopping around left and right because they have to make up for everything that's going on. So, like we went over yesterday, the Bills game is going to be changed. Pat's game is already changed next week. I don't know how the hell they're going to do it, but bye weeks have to be changed. Schedules have to be changed. And so the next couple weeks are going to be kind of a clusterfuck, but we'll get through it, and we'll bring you some more football.
Sounds good to me. You know where to find us at BOTA Sports everywhere. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Rate us 5 stars. Leave a review. Tell us how much you hate us. Tell how much you love us. Either way, we love you. That's all I got for that. All right, so you guys want to hear this story before we sign this off? Okay.
What?
Do you guys want to hear this story of me having a 10-year-old brain?
I knew that. You didn't have to tell me that.
yes,
Yeah, but no, this is like the perfect, like
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what it was, if it was ADHD or
if
whatever.
my internet lets me, then I will absolutely.
Okay. So at my place of employment, we have a gym. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, work out. No one's there. Great. So I go to shower and I'm changing, I'm rated X. I was getting nude and I look at the fucking toilet and I'm like, I gotta drop my keys in there. Like, I don't know why, but everything in my body told me to drop my keys in the toilet, which I didn't. But like there was 90% of my brain being like, drop your fucking keys in the toilet. And 10% of my brain don't. You're an adult. How do you explain to anyone that you broke your keys because you dropped them in the toilet? So there's no real great thing where I like dropped my keys in the toilet, but it was a battle where I ended up just like staring at the toilet for maybe like 3 minutes, just being like, I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it. it was dumb.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I got for y'all. All right, everybody. Stay
That was a
beautiful.
great story. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad I could share. Until next time.
Love y'all.
Stay beautiful.
Stay soggy.
Beautiful.
Soggy.
Beautiful.
Stay Christy.
Stay
Christy? I don't
Oh
know.
God. All right. Zach has to get to work. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us. Anyone who did, we love you. Thank you for the support as always. You're all amazing. You're all my favorite people. I'm gonna stop the stream now. Bye.